Well, there is talk, believe it or not, that the BBC licence fee could be replaced with a new levy on council tax bills. Now, before I get into this, let's just look where we stand when it comes to public support for the BBC licence fee, because it's in massive decline. It's now the most unpopular tax in the country. The YouGov research there shows 55% of the country say it doesn't provide good value for money, the BBC licence fee. 59% of the country say it is unfair or very unfair. The most popular way to actually fund the BBC is by advertising, and 65% of Conservative voters say the BBC should be funded by advertising or subscriptions. Now, we've heard a lot of noise from the government about what they could or might do moving forward when it comes to the BBC licence fee. I'm astonished that in a leadership election where they're talking about cutting taxes, they don't start with the most unpopular tax in the country and bin it immediately. But we now have this report, the Lords Communications and Digital Committee, and there you have it. I mean, this is just unbelievable in my eyes. The licence fee could be abolished and replaced with a new levy on council tax bills, according to a House of Lords committee. Under the proposal, all households would pay for the BBC through their local authority bills. I mean, on a fundamental point, surely people should be able to choose if they want to use the BBC services and if they want to pay to use the BBC services. But a Tory peer there, Tina Stowell, who chairs the cross-party Lords committee, saying we see quite a lot of potential advantages to this plan. A separate Telegraph report highlighting there that they urged the BBC to look at a part subscription model. But apparently the report into the future funding of the BBC ruled out the viability of a full subscription model in the style of Netflix or relying on advertising, despite the factors I've already shown. That's what actually has British public support. So look, I think this is a wacky, ridiculous idea. The idea that people that don't want to use the BBC services should be forced to pay for them, I think is absolutely ludicrous. And as I said, when the Conservatives are talking about cutting taxes, I think they should be starting with the BBC licence fee sharpish. There is absolutely no reason that it cannot just be funded by advertising and or subscriptions, is there? Let me know what you make of this suggestion for it to be whacked on as a council tax levy. And I'll keep bringing you all the very latest on this and more, guys. If you haven't checked out my Brexiteer bulletin, do have a look down below. It's must read. I'll leave a link in the comments. And of course, as ever, guys, cheers for watching.